up, G's and peeps? Josh here with DepriveD Productions, back in Blender modeling with a 17th Blender modeling tutorial. Blender modeling. Say it one more time, one more again. We're going to learn about cloth physics today, and it's actually pretty easy. I can shift squiggly around here and look at this little box. I'm going to get rid of the box, right? Because as it's selected, I'm in object mode and press X and delete, and then Shift A, and I'm going to grab a ball. Now, I don't know why I'm going to grab a ball. I'm going to right-click and smooth it out because I want my cloth to land on this ball. So I'm going to have a second object. Now, you can press tab and get into edit mode, right? Make sure you're in object mode. Press tab, make sure you're in object mode. Shift A again, get a plane, right? Press G and Z to bring that baby up a little bit, and then press S and we can size it up about right here. You know what I'm talking about? Now, we want this plane to fall onto the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then, like, you know, it ain't going to make a noise like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna make that noise though. But the point is, what we need to do first is a few things to get prepared for that, and I'm gonna show you a couple tricks. First things first is if we're using physics, which we obviously are, one plane is not gonna work because how is it going to bend? And we can probably all figure that. You could right click and subdivide, subdivide into 4, but it's still not a lot of bending points. But now that you've subdivided, if you don't press anything, you can go down here and click this render. And you can set your subdivide count pretty high. I'm going to set it to about 30, bro. Now, I'm not going to lie, it's a lot of faces. It's actually not even that many. I'm going to do 40. Now, I don't know how strong your PC is. I'm rocking a decent one. I ain't going to lie to you. So, you know, just be careful with that number. If you put too many, you're going to blow it up. You're going to crash your PC. I'm going to leave it alone. Boom, and I'm done. But I can always press tab and see that I got all kind of planes there. Now, we're going to walk you through the easy way here, okay? Because there's a couple options. You have a bunch of different tabs here. Let's bring it over here a little bit, right here. You click on this tab right here, you got a couple options here, right? And you have your collision and stuff like that. Well, I'm just going to click, for right now, I'm going to click cloth. While this is selected, now again, we got to make sure the plane's selected, click the cloth button, snap, it's on, and you got all these options. Now, we could go on all day talking about a couple of these options, what they do, but they're actually really self-explanatory. The tension, how quick it falls, how much it bends, if it collides with itself, stuff like that. Feel free to toy with this, but to keep it easy for now, what's cool is you can click this little triple dot thing, and you got a couple options here. And what happens is, I'm going to click silk right now. You can see that once I click silk, it'll set some of the settings to what it thinks silk might be. So now we actually have this with cloth. The cloth is on our little on our plane, and you're like, well, bro, how do we make it do stuff? I'm gonna tell you right now. Go down here and press the play button. Okay, watch. It's falling. So snap. Oh, snap. You know, it probably didn't do what you want. You got to rewind it now. You know what I'm saying? Now, it may be going really slow for you based off your computer. We'll talk about that in a second. It actually has to load it. You see, I'm pointing at the screen, pointing at that little blue line down here. I know you guys can't see my hand. And for some reason, as I said that, I continued pointing. Now, the point is, as you do this, it loads it. It kind of bakes it, as you could say. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about pre-baking. But, you know, we got a couple problems anyway, right? We need to go to the ball, have the ball. In the same tab, we're going to make sure collision is on. Again, if you want to toy with that, you can, but let's keep it simple. Play with the settings yourself and have a blast with it. But now, if I go back to the cloth, okay, it's a cloth that might look like a plane to you, bro, but it's a cloth. Now that this thing has collision on, like I said, we'll go back here. We'll go back, rewind it, even though it was already rewinded. Press play again, and now the cloth will collide with the ball. Okay, and you see all kind of faces there kind of doing its thing, you know what I'm saying? We'll pause it and be done and rewind it. Now, let's right-click on our cloth, make sure, and smooth it out. So now when it's smoothed out and I play it, you're going to see when it falls and hits that ball. It's a little more realistic looking. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now, there are a couple issues, and we could talk about those, couple things you can do. But the point is, that's how you get the cloth to kind of work. And actually, you got to press the play button and animate it. And again, what's cool now is you can move this thing around and see what's going on. But you can break it. You got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? You can break it because some parts of it haven't been baked. And then when you're doing this, you're breaking it. And you're like, oh, God. So let me show you what you can do there to fix that problem as well. You can bake the animation itself. So let's rewind it to the beginning. Let's zoom out here a little bit. And while we're in this cloth tab with this thing selected, we'll scroll down to where you see cache, okay? I want you to drop that down and click the bake button. Now, again, you got a couple options here. The ending frame and all that kind of stuff. We've got it set to 250. Everything's pretty much set up pretty well. If we press bake, and again, based off your computer, it will bake that pretty quickly. Obviously, it's going to take longer to bake based off how many vertices there are, how difficult this is to render. But based off your computer, it'll definitely go slower or faster. And now what's cool is I don't even have to press play. I can see what it does. And I know, again, it's not perfect. You know what I'm saying? You can toy with that, but the point is you got cloth physics there, and I can press play at any point. And now I actually have the animation baked into the cloth. You know what I'm saying? So the cloth is set here based off its animation. And now you can end up exporting that into UE4 and stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about, bro. But the point is, what's cool is I could go back real quick. Let's say I don't like it. We can delete the bake. Boom, you know what I'm saying? Delete the bake, it's done. And we can go back to our cloth. We can go up here and pick a different one. You know what I'm saying? Click this one right here, bro. Okay, you see that one right here? Little of that action. Go back, rewind it, play it, and see what it does. Now, you can see that it's a little harsher. Oh, God. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like rubber, bro. Wasn't so silky and smooth. Now, again, it's kind of like, again, playing with these settings will give you that idea. Again, if you don't like what it's doing there, you can rewind it to the beginning, go back here, press the bake button. It'll bake it real fast, bro. Again, it's based off the computer and the resources that you're, using right now. You might get nasty with it, and you can see what it's doing. See that it stays pretty smooth. And oh, nice. Oh, nice. And you may want to leave it right here. You may just want to leave it right here, right? And now I can shift squiggly, walk around here. And what you could end up doing is just saving it and having this model, right? And then boom, you can delete the ball, get rid of the ball, and then you just got this. You got yourself a little cloth TP, bro. You made a little cloth TP with your cloth. But what's weird about this is even though the ball's gone, it's been baked. So it's always going to do this number. And that's pretty weird. Like I said, you may want it to collab with itself. So check this out. Let's go back. Let's Control Z. Oh, God. Control Z. Let's bring our ball back here. You know what I'm saying? Make sure we got the ball. Oh, we don't yet. There's the ball, bro. There's the ball. Now let's go back. Okay, let's unbake or delete bake. Let's rewind it to the beginning. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to literally go to this cloth we got right here, bro. And I'm going to go over here and I'm going to put the collision on the cloth. Now, let's bake it again. I'm not going to watch it, bro. I'm just going to bake it. You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, the cloth itself, /plane /cube with a bunch of sides missing, is going to collide with the ball /sphere, and we're going to see what that looks like. So let's shift squiggly and get a little bit of an angle right here. You know what I'm saying? About right there. Rewind it to the beginning, which I don't have to do. Press play, and let's see how that works. Okay. And you can see now that didn't do anything. It's still like going inside of itself and stuff like that. And again, it needs some work, bro. It needs some work. It's still colliding a little bit with itself, but it may be trying not to. Oh, God. It did that thing. But yeah, it definitely still collided with itself. Now, if I stop it, I go back here. Oh, go. Don't press whatever button I just pressed, bro. And if you pressed whatever button I pressed, undo that. But the point is, collision is set for the ball. And collision is set for the mesh. But again, you can kind of see. And again, that's something you may want to toy with. I haven't jumped that deep into it. I've toyed with physics when it comes to balls. You know what I'm saying? Because I get down on that. But, when it comes to the plane, I'm still learning a lot about this. Working with this and like making ocean materials with this type of thing. And I'll teach you guys all about that later. We'll make a little oceans out of our plane, bro. Make little oceans, little waves. But the point is, you got yourself a small animation here of a cloth falling. And like I said, it's really cool because now that you've baked it, again, it has to be baked, it thinks the ball's still there. And it's not even that it thinks the ball's still there. It has a recorded animation. And you can get it about right there, and you got a ghost, bro. You got a ghost, draw a little face on it. He's coming to get you. He's not scared. It's going to be kind of lame unless you can make him, kind of do this number, like kind of wiggling when he's coming, a little wiggle, a little wiggle, little wiggle, you know what I'm talking about, so you can maybe animate something like that. You probably need to work on that, bro. Make it loop, learn some things. But guys, we'll work on it. We'll learn some cool stuff because I want to eventually I want to get some animations in here and bring them into UE4, and let's start working into UE4 animating stuff. We haven't done that, and it's about time to jump into that type of series, UE4 animating. I'm talking about characters and other things like that, but we're going to need a 3D software, 3D modeling software like this, and this is what we're going to use because we've obviously already started doing tutorials in Blender, bro. I ain't going to switch it up now. I get lost, I'm talking about. I'm already lost in here. But guys, thanks for watching. Josh here with DepriveD Productions. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We got all kinds of tutorials, 150, 200 videos. Get down on them, learn some stuff, listen to some free music. All the links are in description to all the links are in the description of this video to all of our other sites, Facebook, itch.io, SoundCloud, Bandcamp. We got a third EP coming out by DepriveD, capital D at the beginning, capital D at the end, and we got a third EP coming out. First and second one's been out for a little while. We released the last one just like 6-7 months ago, but this new one, Black Adam Rain, is going to be amazing. 3 tracks, and then after that, we're going to start working on our first album, and I want you guys to be a part of it. So guys, thanks for watching another Blender tutorial. We got all kind of UE4 Minecraft coming up real soon. That's what we're getting prepared for right now. Hopefully it's our next tutorial. I really think it's going to be. But until next time, guys, thanks for watching. I got a big announcement. I'm going to tell you guys about it tomorrow. I will, because we're doing something super sweet on Monday, and I want you you guys to be involved in it. So I'll give you a shout tomorrow. Make sure you check the community tab. I'll holler at you, let you know all the details. It's good. You could win some money. So get involved. I'll holler at you tomorrow. Until next time. Peace.